Most people assume their biggest financial mistakes are the obvious ones: buying something expensive they didn't need, making a bad investment, or taking on too much debt. But the costliest financial mistake is often far less visible. It doesn't happen all at once, and it rarely feels dramatic in the moment. Instead, it quietly drains thousands of dollars from your future year after year. Because the impact is spread out over time, most people never realize how much it's really costing them until it's too late. Today we will talk about the one financial mistake costing you thousands every year. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10. Most people don't even realize they're making it. If someone was taking thousands of dollars from your bank account every year, you would probably notice. You would ask questions, investigate the problem, and do everything possible to stop it. But what if the money wasn't disappearing all at once? What if it was leaking away slowly, month after month, year after year? That's exactly what's happening to millions of people. The scary part is that most don't even realize it. They assume their financial struggles are caused by low income, a difficult economy, or bad luck. 9. The mistake is not having a plan for your money. Most people work hard to earn money, but very few create a clear plan for what happens after they receive it. The paycheck arrives, bills get paid, expenses appear, and whatever is left gets spent. There is no strategy, no direction, and no long-term purpose behind the money. As a result, income disappears without creating lasting financial progress. Money without a plan tends to flow toward convenience, impulse purchases, and short-term wants. Over time, this lack of direction can cost thousands of dollars that could have been used to build wealth. 8. Small financial decisions add up faster than you think. People often focus on major purchases when thinking about money. They worry about buying a house, purchasing a car, or making a large investment. But many financial outcomes are actually shaped by small decisions repeated every day. Subscription services that aren't being used, impulse purchases, frequent online shopping, unnecessary fees, and countless minor expenses can slowly drain financial resources. Each individual purchase may seem harmless, but together they can represent a significant amount of money over the course of a year. The real danger is that these expenses often become invisible because they feel normal. 7. Lifestyle inflation is quietly stealing wealth. One of the biggest financial traps is lifestyle inflation. This happens when spending increases every time income increases. A raise feels like progress, but shortly afterward the extra money disappears into higher expenses. A bigger paycheck leads to a bigger car payment. A promotion leads to more expensive habits. Increased income leads to increased spending. Before long, someone who earns twice as much as they did years ago may not feel any wealthier at all. The result is that years of potential wealth-building opportunities disappear without creating long-term financial security. 6. You're probably losing more through inaction than spending. Many people believe their biggest financial mistake is spending too much. Surprisingly, the bigger mistake is often failing to invest. Money sitting idle for years misses out on opportunities for growth. Every year spent waiting to invest is a year that compounding cannot work in your favor. This hidden cost is difficult to see because it doesn't appear on a bank statement. It's the cost of missed opportunities. The money you could have earned becomes the money you never receive. Over decades, this can amount to tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. 5. High-interest debt makes the problem worse. Debt becomes especially dangerous when it carries high interest rates. Credit cards, personal loans, and other expensive forms of borrowing can quietly consume a large portion of income. Every month, interest charges take money that could have been used for saving, investing, or building assets. Many people underestimate how much these costs add up over time. They focus on making minimum payments while the debt continues growing in the background. Years later, they realize they've paid far more in interest than they ever expected. 4. Most people focus on earning more instead of keeping more. Increasing income is important, but it is only part of the equation. Many people spend years chasing higher salaries while completely ignoring what happens to the money after they earn it. If every raise immediately leads to higher spending, financial progress remains limited. Wealth is not determined solely by how much money comes in. It is also determined by how much stays with you and continues working on your behalf. Learning how to manage money effectively often has just as much impact as earning more of it. 3. The cost compounds over time. What makes this mistake so expensive is that it compounds. Losing a few $100s this month may not seem like a big deal, but when that pattern continues for years, the consequences become enormous. Money that could have been invested never gets invested. Assets that could have been purchased are never acquired. Opportunities that could have generated future income are missed. The longer the mistake continues, the larger the financial gap becomes between those who manage their money intentionally and those who do not. 2. Financial success is usually about habits. Many people search for secret investment strategies, hidden opportunities, or complicated financial tricks. In reality, long-term financial success is often driven by simple habits. Spending less than you earn, investing consistently, avoiding unnecessary debt, planning ahead, and focusing on asset ownership may not sound exciting, but these habits have created more wealth than almost any shortcut. The problem is that habits feel small in the moment. Their impact only becomes visible after months and years of repetition. 1. The real cost is not the money, it's the lost future. The one financial mistake costing you thousands every year is failing to intentionally direct your money toward long-term growth. Whether it shows up through lifestyle inflation, poor planning, unnecessary spending, excessive debt, or delayed investing, the result is the same. Money leaves your hands without improving your future. The true cost isn't just the dollars lost today. The true cost is everything those dollars could have become. Every dollar has the potential to buy an asset, create income, generate returns, or move you closer to financial freedom. When money is spent without purpose, those opportunities disappear. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.